Be me. 26 years old, working as a junior marketing analyst at a mid-sized tech company that makes software nobody actually needs. There's this girl in my department named Jessica, absolutely gorgeous. Like, if you took a Pinterest board of hot professional woman and made it a real person. She's 25, always wearing these perfectly coordinated outfits that probably cost more than my monthly rent. I've had a crush on her since day one, but never made a move because I'm realistic about my league. And I'm like a solid 6 on a good day. She's easily a 9. We're talking different economic brackets of attractiveness here. We work on the same floor, sometimes collaborate on projects. She's always friendly, but in that I'm nice to everyone way. One day, the whole department goes out for drinks after work because our boss landed a big client. Everyone's celebrating, getting tipsy, the usual corporate bonding nonsense. My buddy Marcus from accounting is there. He's been trying to get me to ask Jessica out for months. "Dude, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take," he says, already 3 beers deep. I tell him that's a hockey quote, and also terrible advice for workplace romance. "Bro, live a little. What's the worst that could happen?" Famous last words. Marcus is one of those guys who peaked in college and thinks his frat boy energy still works in professional settings. Spoiler alert, it doesn't. Anyway, after a few drinks, I'm feeling brave. Fit or stupid, probably both. Jessica is standing by the bar talking to some people from sales. I walk up, heart pounding like I'm about to defuse a bomb. "Hey Jessica, can I talk to you for a second?" She smiles, says sure. We step aside. I'm sweating through my button-up shirt, praying the dim bar lighting hides it. "So, I know this might be weird, but would you maybe want to grab dinner sometime? Like, not a work thing, an actual date?" There it is, I said it, no taking it back now. She looks surprised, not the good kind, more like when you find a spider in your shoe. "Oh, that's really sweet, but I don't really see you that way." The question mark at the end somehow makes it worse, like she's not even sure. "I'm actually not really looking to date right now. Work's really busy and stuff." Classic soft rejection. I can respect it. "No worries, totally understand. Just thought I'd ask." I'm using exclamation points out loud like a psychopath. I turn to walk away. Thinking, okay, that wasn't so bad. We can be normal coworkers. Then I hear her talking to her friend Amy from HR. "Oh my God, did he seriously just ask me out?" They're not even trying to whisper quietly. I mean, he's nice and everything, but come on. I'd never date a guy like that. We have like 0 in common. Amy laughs, says something I can't hear. Right? Like, I need someone who's actually ambitious and, I don't know, exciting. Yeah, he probably spends his weekends playing video games or something. She's not wrong about the video games, but that's beside the point. The guy like that comment hits different though. Like, damn, what category did she just put me in? I walk back to Marcus, who immediately knows something's wrong. "Dude, you look like you just watched someone kick a puppy." She said no, it's fine, but then she told her friend she'd never date a guy like me. Marcus gets this angry look on his face. "Wait, that's messed up. What does that even mean, a guy like you? You're a catch." I appreciate the loyalty, but we both know I'm not a catch. I'm more like catch and release. Forget it, man. Let's just drink and pretend this never happened. We proceed to get moderately drunk, while I try to erase the last 20 minutes from my memory. The next few weeks at work are awkward. Jessica is overly nice to me now, that fake sweetness people use when they feel guilty. "Hey, how was your weekend?" With the enthusiasm of a kindergarten teacher. I just respond normally and try to maintain professionalism. My strategy is to basically avoid her unless work requires interaction. Seems to be working fine until one Saturday. I'm at my local gym, the cheap one that's like $10 a month and smells vaguely of broken dreams and old rubber. I'm on the treadmill, listening to a podcast about true crime because I'm basic like that. I look over and there she is, Jessica, and on an elliptical machine, wearing expensive-looking workout clothes. This gym is like 15 minutes from my apartment. There's no way she lives near here. Our office is on the other side of town. She hasn't noticed me yet, so I do what any mature adult would do. I immediately stop my treadmill and hide behind a weight machine. I'm crouching behind a bench press like I'm in a stealth video game. Some dude doing bicep curls is looking at me like I'm insane. And I wait until she's facing the other direction, then speed walk to the locker room. Grab my stuff and leave. Cardio be damned. Figure it's just a weird coincidence. Maybe she just signed up here because it's cheap. Yeah, the girl who wears $200 shoes definitely chose the discount gym. That makes total sense. Tuesday night, I decide to go to this bookstore I love. Small independent place that sells used books. I'm browsing the science fiction section, looking for some old Philip K. Dick novels. Guess who walks in? Jessica. She's looking at the romance section, picking up books and reading the backs. I freeze, holding a copy of Do Androids Dream of Electric Sheep? Like it's a shield. She still hasn't seen me. I duck into the history section, peeking around the shelf like a cartoon character. The bookstore owner, an older lady named Margaret, who knows me because I'm here every week, notices me acting weird. "You okay, honey? You look like you're hiding from someone." "No, I'm fine." "Okay, 2 coincidences in 1 week is 2 coincidences in 1 week. Okay, 2 coincidences in 1 week is weird but not impossible, right? Big city, people overlap sometimes. Totally normal." Thursday, I'm at the grocery store after work, buying the usual bachelor diet, frozen pizza, energy drinks, and optimistic vegetables I'll definitely throw away. I'm in the cereal aisle, and having an internal debate about whether I'm too old for Fruity Pebbles. I'm not, when I see her. Jessica, pushing a cart, looking at granola like it personally offended her. This is not her neighborhood. I know she lives in the trendy downtown area because she's mentioned it before. This grocery store is near my apartment in a very untrendy suburban area. I'm starting to feel like I'm in a horror movie, but instead of a killer, it's my coworker who rejected me. I abandon my cart and leave. But Fruity Pebbles be damned. At this point, I'm starting to think I'm either crazy or being stalked. I text Marcus about it. "Dude, that's weird. Maybe she likes you and is too proud to admit it." "Marcus, she literally said she'd never date a guy like me." "Yeah, but girls say stuff they don't mean all the time. But my ex said she never wanted to see me again and then showed up at my birthday party." "That's not the flex you think it is." Marcus suggests I'm probably just noticing her more because of the rejection. Some psychology thing about selective attention. He might be right, but it still feels off. I decide to test this theory. Friday after work, I tell Marcus I'm going to this really specific place. A boba tea shop in a neighborhood I never go to. If she shows up there, something's definitely going on. "Bro, you're being paranoid, but okay, let me know how it goes." I drive 30 minutes to this random boba place Marcus recommended. It's in a shopping center near a college campus, very much not my scene. I order a taro milk tea because I'm cultured like that. Sitting there, sipping my drink, feeling stupid for being paranoid. 15 minutes pass, nothing weird happens. I'm about to leave, feeling relieved that I'm just crazy. Then the door opens. Jessica walks in. I actually choke on my boba. One of the pearls goes down wrong and I'm coughing like an idiot. She hasn't seen me yet because I'm in a corner booth. I watch as she orders a drink, looking at her phone. This is too specific to be a coincidence, right? Right? I'm having a full mental breakdown in this boba shop. I sneak out while she's waiting for her order, practically running to my car. Call Marcus immediately. "Dude, she was there." "No way. At the random boba place?" "Yes. What do I do?" "Yeah, was she stalking me? Should I report this to HR?" Marcus is quiet for a second. "Okay, here's what you do. You confront her, but like casually." "Casually confront someone about stalking me? How does that work?" "I don't know, man. I'm just trying to help. Maybe she has a perfectly reasonable explanation." I highly doubt that, but I don't know what else to do. Spend the entire weekend spiraling. Googling things like, is my coworker stalking me? And what to do if someone follows you. The internet is not helpful. It's mostly just true crime podcasts and Reddit horror stories. Monday morning, I get to work determined to act normal. Jessica comes over to my desk with coffee. "Hey, I got you a latte. Just wanted to say thanks for being cool about everything." By everything, she means the rejection that happened weeks ago. "Oh, thanks." "Well, I can still be friends." "Friends, sure, can still be friends. Friends, sure, friends who mysteriously end up at the same places despite living across town." "Yeah, of course, no worries." She smiles, seems relieved, walks away. I stare at the coffee for 5 minutes before drinking it. It's actually really good. She remembered I like oat milk. Wait, how did she know I like oat milk? I've never told her that. I'm spiraling again. Tuesday night, I decide to do something I've never done. Go to a bar in the completely opposite direction of where I live. I pick a random sports bar 40 minutes away, tell absolutely nobody where I'm going. If she shows up here, I'll know something's definitely wrong. I'm sitting at the bar watching a basketball game I don't care about, drinking a beer. An hour passes, nothing weird happens. And I'm starting to think maybe I am just paranoid and noticing her more. Maybe Marcus was right about the selective attention thing. I'm about to close my tab and leave when someone sits next to me. "Fancy seeing you here." It's Jessica. I actually jump, spilling some of my beer. "Oh my God, what are the odds? Do you come here often?" She's smiling like this is totally normal. I'm having an out-of-body experience. No, first time actually, just wanted to try somewhere new. Same. As my friend bailed on me last minute, so I figured I'd just grab a drink solo, and here you are. She orders a vodka soda, starts chatting about work like we're old friends. I'm responding on autopilot while my brain is screaming. You know, I feel like I've been seeing you everywhere lately. Small world, right? She says this completely casually. Yeah, really small. I'm trying to figure out if she's gaslighting me or if she genuinely doesn't realize how weird this is. Timmy, we talk for about 20 minutes. She's being really nice, laughing at my jokes that aren't even funny. I'm really glad we can hang out like this. I was worried things would be weird after you rejected me and said you'd never date a guy like me. The words come out before I can stop them. Her face goes red. You heard that? Oh my God, I'm so sorry. But I was just venting to Amy, and I didn't mean it the way it sounded. How else could I'd never date a guy like that possibly sound? She looks genuinely distressed now. I just meant we're in different places in life. You seem really content and settled, and I'm still figuring things out. This is the weirdest excuse I've ever heard. I'm really sorry if I hurt your feelings. I think you're a great guy, just not for me romantically. Okay, but why do you keep showing up everywhere I go? She looks confused. What do you mean? The gym, the bookstore, the grocery store, the boba shop, and now here. You don't find that weird? She laughs nervously. That's just coincidence. I've been trying out new places lately, trying to expand my horizons. All in my neighborhood, 40 minutes from where you live? She's quiet for a second. Okay, I know how this looks. And then I realized I don't really have a life outside of work. I'm waiting for this to make sense. So I asked Amy where you like to hang out because you always seem like you're doing interesting stuff. What? You asked HR Amy where I go in my free time? I mean, I didn't say why, but I just said I was looking for new places to try. But you specifically asked about places I go? I wanted to make sure I picked places that were actually good. This logic is insane. Jessica, that's borderline stalking. It's not stalking. I genuinely wanted to try new things and you have good taste. I'm about to respond when I hear a familiar voice. Yo, there you are. It's Marcus, walking over with his girlfriend Tasha. What are you doing here? But I thought you were staying in tonight. Apparently Marcus has psychic powers now. Change of plans, just wanted a beer. Marcus looks at Jessica, recognition dawning on his face. Oh shit, you're the coworker. Tasha elbows him. Jessica looks uncomfortable. I'm Jessica. Nice to meet you. Yeah, I've heard about you. Marcus is being weird. Tasha is giving him the death stare. We were just leaving actually, right Marcus? Tasha is pulling him away before this gets more awkward. Good seeing you, bro. Call me later. They leave. I'm alone with Jessica again. Your friends seem nice. Yeah, Marcus is an idiot, but he means well. Awkward silence. Look, I should probably go. I stand up to leave. Wait, are we okay? Like, work-wise? Yeah, we're fine. Just maybe stop using me as your Yelp review substitute? She laughs, sounds relieved. Deal. See you tomorrow? Unfortunately, yes. I leave, get to my car, and just sit there for a minute processing. Text Marcus. Dude, how did you know I was there? Marcus. I didn't. We were just driving by and saw your car. That's crazy. She was there too. Marcus. So are you guys dating now or what? No. She admitted she's been asking Amy where I hang out. Marcus. Bro, what? Marcus. That's low-key creepy but also kind of cute. How is stalking cute? Marcus. She's not stalking you. She's just aggressively trying to be friends. By lying about coincidences? Marcus. Girls are weird, man. And I stopped trying to understand them years ago. Helpful as always, Marcus. Get home, pour myself a drink, try to understand what just happened. My coworker who publicly rejected me is now apparently using me as a life guide without my consent. This is either the beginning of a rom-com or a true crime documentary. Wednesday morning I get to work and my boss wants to see me. Great. Did Jessica report me for confronting her? I knock on his door. He waves me in. Hey. And so we're putting together a team for the new product launch and we want you on it. Oh, it's good news. Cool. Jessica recommended you actually, said you'd be perfect for it. Of course she did. The team will be working pretty closely together for the next few months. Lots of collaboration. I'm about to be stuck working directly with her for months. Sounds great. I say this while dying inside. My boss is excited, starts explaining the project details. And apparently we'll be doing weekly meetings, brainstorming sessions, maybe some team dinners. This is my personal hell. After the meeting, I go back to my desk to find Jessica there. Congrats on joining the team. This is going to be so fun. She's genuinely excited. Yeah, should be interesting. I really think your ideas will be valuable. Plus now we can actually hang out more. Did she get me on this project just to hang out? Cool, looking forward to it. I'm not. Over the next few days, Jessica is everywhere. She stops by my desk to chat, invites me to lunch with the team, asks my opinion on everything. The other people on the project are starting to notice. There's this guy Tyler from sales who pulls me aside. Dude, is something going on with you and Jessica? What? No, why? She talks about you constantly. We should ask him. He'd have a good idea about this. It's weird. Great, now other people are noticing. We're just colleagues, and she's being nice. Tyler gives me this look like he doesn't believe me. Whatever you say, man, but she's definitely into you. She literally told me she'd never date me. Yeah, and girls never change their minds or play games. His sarcasm is not appreciated. Thursday night, there's a team happy hour for the project. I consider not going, but that seems unprofessional. Show up to the bar, everyone's already there. Jessica waves me over, she saved a seat next to her. I sit down, order a drink, and try to act normal. Tyler's across from us, smirking. The whole team is chatting about the project, throwing around ideas. Jessica keeps agreeing with everything I say, building on my suggestions. That's exactly what I was thinking. See, this is why we needed you on the team. Tyler catches my eye, mouths, "Told you so." After a few drinks, everyone's loosening up. Jessica scoots her chair closer to mine. I'm really glad you're on this project. I think we work well together. Yeah, it's been good so far. Maybe we should grab coffee before the next meeting? Brainstorm some ideas? Isn't that what the meeting is for? Yeah, but sometimes smaller conversations are more productive. She's smiling in a way that makes me think coffee is not about work. Sure, we can do that. What am I doing? I'm letting this happen. The night continues, more drinks, more conversation. Jessica tells this story about her college days. That's actually really funny. I'm laughing, genuinely enjoying myself. Maybe Tyler's right. Maybe she does like me and was just being weird about it. Or maybe she's just a friendly person and I'm reading into everything. Around 10 p.m., people start leaving. Jessica and I are among the last ones there. Want to share an Uber? I think we're going in the same direction. We are definitely not, but I'm tipsy enough to agree. We get in the car, she gives her address first. We're sitting in the back. It's confused. What's happening here? She confused. What's happening here? She looks at me with these big eyes. I think I might have been wrong about you. Wrong how? About the whole guy like you thing. That was really stupid of me to say. So now you would date a guy like me? I think I would date you specifically. I'm having a stroke. This isn't real. Shit, but you said we have nothing in common and I'm not ambitious or exciting. I was being defensive. You caught me off guard and I said stupid stuff to Amy. The Uber is pulling up to her building. Do you want to come up? We could talk more? Every red flag in my brain is waving. I don't think that's a good idea. She looks disappointed. Okay, I understand, but think about it. She gets out. The Uber takes me home. I'm sitting in my apartment, questioning reality. To text Marcus. She invited me up to her apartment. Marcus. And? Did you go? No, I came home. Marcus. Bro, why? Because a month ago she publicly humiliated me and now she's acting like we're soulmates. Marcus. So she realized she was wrong. That's growth. Or she's playing some weird game I don't understand. Marcus. You're overthinking this. She clearly likes you. Then why the whole stalking routine? Why not just apologize and ask me out? Marcus. Because she's proud? I don't know, man. Girls are complicated. I put my phone down, stare at my ceiling. Tomorrow is Friday. We have a big project meeting. This is either going to be really good or a complete disaster. My face when my coworker goes from "I'd never date you" to "come up to my apartment" in 1 month. Friday morning, I wake up with a headache that's 50% hangover and 50% existential crisis. Get ready for work, spend extra time making sure I look decent because I'm apparently that shallow. Then arrive at the office. Jessica is already at her desk looking perfect as usual. She sees me, waves enthusiastically. I wave back, go to get coffee before dealing with anything. Marcus corners me in the break room. So did you think about what I said? Good morning to you too. Seriously though, are you going to give her a chance? I don't know, man. The whole thing feels off. Maybe it feels off because you're used to rejection and can't handle someone actually being into you. Damn. Good Marcus coming in with the psychological analysis. That's not... Okay, maybe that's a little bit true, but still. Just see what happens at the meeting today. Keep an open mind. The project meeting is at 10 a.m. in the big conference room. I show up with my laptop and notes, trying to look professional. Jessica is already there. She saved the seat next to her again. I sit down. She immediately starts showing me her ideas on her laptop. And I was thinking about what you said last night and I expanded on it. Her knee is touching mine under the table. I'm trying to focus on work while processing physical contact. The rest of the team files in, including Tyler, who gives me a knowing look. Our boss starts the meeting. Everyone presents their progress. When it's my turn, I present my ideas. Jessica is nodding along, adding supportive comments. That's brilliant, but we should definitely move forward with that approach. Tyler is trying not to laugh. After the meeting, Jessica asks if I want to grab lunch. Just the two of us. That brainstorming session I mentioned? I'm about to make an excuse when Tyler butts in. He'd love to, right, buddy? I'm gonna kill Tyler. Sure, yeah, let's do it. Jessica lights up. Great. There's this new place that opened up downtown, supposed to be amazing. We leave the office together, and I'm very aware that people are watching. The restaurant is actually really nice, modern decor, good vibes. We order food, make small talk about work. Then she gets serious. I owe you a real apology for everything. You already apologized. No, I mean for the whole past month. I know I was being weird. Finally, some self-awareness. After you asked me out, I couldn't stop thinking about it. Most people stop thinking about rejections pretty quickly. That's the thing. I don't think I wanted to reject you. I'm eating pasta, trying to process this. Then why did you? Because my ex just broke up with me like 2 weeks before that and I was in a weird place. Oh, so I was collateral damage in someone else's breakup. Cool. When you asked me out, I panicked. I thought I wasn't ready for anything. And now? Now I realize I said no to someone I actually really like because I was scared. She's looking at me with genuine emotion in her eyes. The thing I said to Amy was so stupid, I was just trying to convince myself I made the right choice. By insulting me? By making you seem incompatible with what I wanted. But the more I thought about it, the more I realized you're exactly what I need. This is like a movie script, but it's happening in real life. So the showing up everywhere thing? I wanted to run into you outside of work. I thought if we hung out casually, you'd see that I'm interested. That's not how normal people signal interest, Jessica. She laughs, looks embarrassed. I know. Amy told me I was being insane. HR Amy knows about all of this? She's the one who suggested I just be honest with you instead of doing whatever I was doing. At least someone in this story has sense. So what now? She takes a deep breath. Would you want to try this? Like actually date me? I'm sitting there, pasta getting cold, having to make a decision. Do I date the girl who rejected me and then stalked me around the city? Or do I maintain my dignity and walk away? My brain says dignity. My heart says give her a chance. My dick has no opinion. It's just confused. I need to think about it. She nods, looks disappointed but understanding. That's fair. I put you through a lot. We finish lunch. Conversation shifts back to work stuff. It's actually nice, comfortable, the way it should have been from the start. Maybe Marcus is right, and maybe people deserve second chances. Or maybe I'm just desperate and rationalizing bad decisions. That feeling when your coworker goes from rejecting you to potentially being your girlfriend in the span of 1 month. Be me. Still processing the fact that Jessica wants to date me after weeks of accidental stalking. Spend the entire weekend having a mental crisis about whether to give her a chance. Marcus texts me every few hours with unsolicited advice. Dude, just go for it. What's the worst that can happen? I remind him that's how we got into this mess in the first place. His girlfriend Tasha texts me separately. Don't listen to Marcus, trust your gut. Even she knows he's an idiot. It is Sunday night, I'm lying in bed, scrolling through Jessica's Instagram like a creep. Her photos are all aesthetically pleasing, perfectly filtered shots of brunch and travel. There's one from 3 months ago with some dude, probably the ex she mentioned. He looks like every finance bro who's ever existed. Yacht photos, suit pics, gym selfies. I'm comparing myself to this guy and realizing I own exactly one suit, and it's from Target. Close Instagram before I spiral further. At a Monday morning, I arrive at work with no decision made. Jessica's at her desk, sees me, smiles but doesn't come over. She's giving me space, which is actually mature and appreciated. I'm working on spreadsheets when Tyler appears at my desk. So are you hitting that or what? Jesus Christ, Tyler, that's inappropriate. Dude, she's clearly into you. The whole office is talking about it. Great, I'm office gossip now. There's nothing to talk about. But we're just colleagues. Colleagues who have lunch together and go to bars together. It was a work thing. Whatever you say, man. But if you don't make a move, someone else will. He walks away, leaving me paranoid. Is someone else interested in Jessica? Why do I care? I haven't even decided if I want to date her. Tuesday, the project team has another meeting. Jessica is professional, focused on work, barely makes eye contact with me. It's kind of weird how much I miss her attention. Need, I'll be here either way. She smiles, Need, I'll be here either way. She smiles and walks away. Why is her being mature making me like her more? That's not fair. Wednesday, Marcus invites me to lunch with him and Tasha. We need to have an intervention. We go to the sandwich place. They're both staring at me like concerned parents. Ket, you need to make a decision, Tasha says. I know. Do you like her or not? It's simple. It's not simple. She rejected me publicly. Marcus jumps in. But she apologized and explained why. So I'm just supposed to forget how that felt? Tasha gets this look on her face. Okay, real talk. Are you actually hurt or are you just scared? Damn, why is everyone psychoanalyzing me? I'm not scared. You're scared that if you try again, she'll realize she was right the first time and leave. I hate that she's right. Look, you can protect yourself and be alone, or you can take a risk and maybe be happy. Marcus nods like Tasha just said something profound. Plus, dude, she's hot. Tasha smacks him. Not helping Marcus. I finish my sandwich, contemplating life choices. That afternoon, I'm in the break room getting coffee when I overhear some people talking. It's Tyler and this girl from accounting named Rachel. Shit, I'd heard Jessica and that marketing guy are dating. Really? I thought she rejected him? Yeah, but apparently she changed her mind. Sarah from HR told me. Wait, who the hell is Sarah? I thought it was Amy? He's lucky. Jessica's like the hottest girl in the office. Totally. I'd ask her out if she wasn't clearly taken. I'm standing there with my coffee like an NPC, just existing while people discuss my non-existent relationship. I decide I need to actually make a decision before the rumor mill makes it for me. Thursday night, I text Jessica. Want to grab dinner? Actual date, not work stuff. She responds in like 5 seconds. Yes, when? The enthusiasm is endearing. Friday night, I'll pick you up at 7. Perfect, I'll send you my address. I already know her address from the Uber incident, but I don't say that. Spend all of Thursday having buyer's remorse about this decision. What if it goes terrible? But what if we have nothing to talk about? What if she realizes she was right the first time? Friday. I'm so nervous I can barely focus on work. Marcus is texting me encouragement. You got this, bro. Just be yourself. Terrible advice. Being myself is how I got rejected in the first place. Leave work early to go home and get ready. Shower. Actually style my hair instead of letting it do whatever. Put on nice jeans and a button-up that isn't wrinkled. Look in the mirror. Give myself a pep talk like I'm in a sports movie. You're decent looking. You have a good job. You're funny sometimes. This pep talk is depressing. Drive to Jessica's apartment. It's in one of those modern buildings with a doorman. Text her that I'm here. She says she'll come down. I'm waiting in my 2015 Honda Civic, feeling very aware of my economic status. She comes out looking incredible, wearing a dress that's casual but also clearly expensive. Hi, you look nice. Thanks. We going? This Italian place we going? This Italian place I've been wanting to try, if that's okay. Sounds perfect. Drive to the restaurant, making small talk about our week. It's less awkward than expected. Get to the restaurant, it's got ambiance. Dim lighting, candles, the works. We're seated in a corner booth, very romantic. Order wine, look at menus, engage in the usual date rituals. And I'm really glad you agreed to this. Yeah, me too, I think, she laughs. You don't sound sure. I'm like 70% sure, still working through some stuff. That's fair. I put you through a lot. The waiter takes our order. We're left alone again. So tell me about yourself outside of work. What do you want to know? Everything. Hobbies, interests, embarrassing childhood stories. I tell her about my obsession with obscure sci-fi novels and video games. She's actually listening, and asking the follow-up questions. I've never really gotten into gaming, but I'd be willing to try. You don't have to pretend to like my stuff. I'm not pretending. I genuinely want to know what you're into. This is going better than expected. She tells me about her love of hiking and yoga, stuff I'm terrible at. I'm like the least athletic person ever. I get winded going upstairs. That's okay. We can do non-athletic stuff too. Food arrives. It's actually really good. We're talking and laughing. The conversation flows naturally. She brings up the whole stalking thing. I'm so embarrassed about the whole showing up everywhere thing. It was definitely unusual. Amy told me I was being a creep. HR Amy is wise. She said I should have just asked you out like a normal person. That would have saved us both a lot of confusion. We're laughing about it now, which feels good. Dessert comes, we share a tiramisu because apparently we're that couple now. This is really nice. I'm having a good time. Me too, honestly. So does this mean you're giving me a chance? I'm eating tiramisu, considering my response. I think so, yeah, but we're taking this slow. Slow is good, I can do slow. Narrator voice. She could not, in fact, do slow. After dinner, we walk around downtown for a bit. She links her arm through mine, it feels natural. We're talking about random stuff, favorite movies, worst concerts, childhood pets. I had a cat named Mr. Whiskers, who was a complete asshole. That's the most cat name ever. He used to knock stuff off tables just to watch it fall. Cats are chaos agents. We end up at this park with a fountain, very romantic movie energy. Sit on a bench, watching the water. Thank you for giving me a chance. I know I didn't deserve it. Everyone deserves second chances. She leans her head on my shoulder. I'm very aware of every point of contact. I really like you. I'm sorry it took me so long to realize it. Better late than never, I guess. We sit there for a while, just existing together. It's nice, peaceful, not complicated. Eventually I drive her home, walk her to her door like a gentleman. I had a really great time tonight. Same here. We're standing there, classic end-of-date awkwardness. She leans in, kisses me on the cheek. Good night. Good night. I float back to my car, feeling like I'm in a rom-com. Text Marcus. Date went well. Marcus. Let's go. Did you kiss? She kissed my cheek? Marcus. That's it? Bro, you're moving at geriatric speed. We're taking it slow. Marcus. Yeah, okay, keep telling yourself that. Get home, can't stop smiling like an idiot. Maybe this whole thing will actually work out. Monday morning I get to work, there's flowers on my desk. There's a note. Thanks for a perfect date, Jay. I'm blushing at my desk like a teenager. Tyler walks by, sees the flowers. Oh shit, you guys are official. Keep your voice down. But it's too late, people are looking. Within an hour, the entire office knows we went on a date. My boss calls me into his office. Oh no, am I in trouble? Hey, so I heard you and Jessica are seeing each other. We went on one date. That's great. Just wanted to check if this creates any workplace issues. No, sir, we're both professionals. Good. HR just wants to be aware of these things. You know how it is. I'm released back to my desk, feeling weird about having to report my dating life. Jessica texts me. Sorry about the flowers, didn't mean to cause a scene. It's fine, everyone knows now, though. Is that bad? No, just unexpected. Want to have lunch? Sure. We have lunch in the cafeteria. Very public, very official. People are definitely watching us. Tyler sits down at our table uninvited. So are you guys like boyfriend, girlfriend now? Tyler. Gonna leave them alone. Rachel from accounting sits down too. I think it's sweet. Everyone's been rooting for you guys. Wait, people have been rooting for us? Since when? Since she started talking about you constantly. Jessica turns red. I did not talk about him constantly. Girl, you literally mentioned him in every conversation. Tyler is laughing. Then she'd be like, I wonder what he thinks about this, or he'd have a good idea. I'm learning that Jessica was apparently obsessed with me this whole time. Okay, I may have mentioned him a few times. A few? Try every hour? Lunch turns into a roasting session of Jessica's behavior. She's embarrassed but laughing about it. I can't believe you guys noticed. Everyone noticed. Which we're betting on us? Hey, I won $50 when we're betting on us. Hey, I won $50 when you asked her to dinner. The office has apparently been treating our relationship like a reality show. After lunch, Jessica and I walk back to our desks. That was humiliating. Kind of funny, though. I guess, at least everyone's supportive. Yeah, could be worse. The next few weeks are honestly great. We go on more dates. She'll hang out on weekends, text constantly. She introduces me to her friend group. I introduce her to Marcus and Tasha. Tasha approves. She's actually really cool. Marcus approves. Dude, you're punching above your weight class. Good job. My parents approve when I video call them. She seems lovely. Everything is going suspiciously well. Then one Saturday we're at brunch with her friends. There's Amy from HR and two other girls I haven't met, Sophia and Kate, which they're all very interested in interrogating me. So how did you guys finally get together? Jessica tells the story, leaving out the stalking parts. He asked me out. I stupidly said no, then I realized I was wrong and asked him out. That's so romantic. Sophia looks at me. Jessica talks about you literally all the time. So I've heard. No, like we had to implement a rule. Only 3 mentions of him per conversation. Amy nods. It's true. They showed us your Instagram like 100 times. Showed us your Instagram like 100 times. I did not. You made us rate your outfit choices for your dates. I'm learning that Jessica's investment in this relationship runs deep. I just wanted to make a good impression. You could have shown up in a trash bag and he'd still be into you. Everyone's laughing. Jessica is mortified. After brunch, we're walking to my car. I'm sorry about my friends. They have no filter. It's fine. They're funny. They made me sound like a crazy person. You kind of were, though. She punches my arm playfully. You're supposed to be on my side. I am. Crazy in a cute way. She links her arm through mine. I really like you. You know that, right? I'm starting to figure that out. We get to my car. She stops me before I open the door. Can I ask you something? Sure. Are you happy? Like, at everything that happened, I didn't think everything that happened. I didn't think we'd end up here. But you're glad we did? Very glad. She smiles, kisses me. It's our first real kiss, not just a cheek peck. It's nice, really nice. When we break apart, she's grinning. She said, well, I've wanted to do that since the first date. Why didn't you? You said we're taking it slow. I think we can speed up a little. We stand there kissing in a parking lot like teenagers. Some old lady walks by and yells, get a room. We laugh, get in the car, drive to her place. She invites me up. This time I say yes. Her apartment is exactly what I expected. Pinterest perfect, very aesthetic. Want to watch a movie? Sure. We end up on her couch. She's curled up against me. We're watching some rom-com, making fun of the unrealistic plot. This would never happen in real life. I don't know. Our story is pretty unrealistic. True. If someone pitched our relationship as a movie, it would get rejected for being too contrived. We're laughing, comfortable with each other. My phone buzzes. It's Marcus. Where are you? Game night at my place. Shit, I forgot about game night. I have to go, but promised Marcus I'd come to game night. Can I come? You want to hang out with my friends playing board games? Yeah, I want to be part of your life. This girl is serious about this relationship. Okay, but warning. Marcus is an idiot and Tasha is very competitive. I can handle it. We drive to Marcus's place. I'm nervous about mixing friend groups. Marcus opens the door, sees Jessica. Oh shit, you brought the girlfriend. She has a name. Jessica laughs, extends her hand. Nice to officially meet you. Marcus shakes her hand, yells into the apartment. Tasha, he brought Jessica. Tasha comes out, hugs Jessica like they're old friends. I'm so glad you came. We're playing Catan. Do you know how to play? I've never played, but I'm a fast learner. Narrator voice. Jessica was not a fast learner at Catan. We're an hour into the game. Jessica is losing badly. I don't understand why you're all blocking me. Because you have the longest road. But I need resources. Marcus is cackling. This is brutal. I love it. Tasha is winning by a landslide, very smug about it. Never underestimate the quiet ones. I'm in second place trying to help Jessica understand strategy. You need to diversify your settlements. I don't know what that means. She's getting frustrated, but still having fun. 2 hours later, Tasha wins. Marcus comes in last. Chichita demand a rematch. Marcus, you say that every time. Jessica is laughing at the dynamic. You guys are fun. We should do this more often. Marcus looks at me with approval. She's cool. I like her. High praise from Marcus. We end up staying until midnight, playing games and eating pizza. Jessica fits right in, joking around with everyone. When we finally leave, she's smiling. Your friends are great. Yeah, they're idiots, but they're my idiots. I want you to meet more of my friends, too. Maybe next weekend? Sure, sounds good. Drive her home, walk her to her door. Tonight was perfect. Yeah, it was. We kiss goodnight. The butterflies are real. Text me when you get home. I will. Drive home feeling like life is finally coming together. Text her when I arrive. Home safe. Jessica. Good. Sweet dreams. Lie in bed, thinking about how weird life is. 2 months ago, I was getting rejected at a work happy hour. Now I'm dating that same girl and actually happy. Today Marcus texts, dude, she's perfect for you. Yeah, I think so too, Marcus. Told you it would work out. You didn't tell me anything useful. You just said, shoot your shot, Marcus. And I was right. Can't even argue with that. Fall asleep with a smile on my face. My face when the girl who said she'd never date me is now my girlfriend, and everyone ships us. Next morning, I wake up to like 50 texts in the group chat. Marcus has sent screenshots of Jessica and me at game night to everyone. Dude, look at them being cute. Tasha. Marcus, you can't just photograph people without permission. Marcus. It's fine, they're public figures now. I'm not a public figure. I'm a mid-level analyst who's bad at Excel. Jessica texts me separately. Your friends are sending me memes about us. What kind of memes? She sends me one. It's that Spider-Man pointing meme, but our faces are badly photoshopped on. Shut a caption. When you both want to date each other but spend a month being idiots about it. I hate that it's accurate. Marcus made this, didn't he? How did you know? The terrible Photoshop quality is his signature. We text back and forth all morning. It's disgustingly cute. Monday at work, things are different. Jessica and I are openly together now. No more hiding or pretending. We have lunch together every day. People have stopped commenting on it, except Tyler, Ed, who still makes inappropriate jokes. Look at you two lovebirds. When's the wedding? Tyler, we've been dating for like 3 weeks. So, when you know, you know. He's not wrong, but I'm not admitting that. The project team has gotten used to us being together. Our boss even jokes about it. You two make a good team, on and off the project. Jessica squeezes my hand under the table. Everything is going so well that I'm waiting for something to go wrong. Because that's how my brain works. It can't just enjoy happiness. Thursday night, we're at her place, cooking dinner together. She's making this fancy pasta dish. I'm in charge of salad. You're really bad at chopping vegetables. This is why I eat takeout. We're laughing, drinking wine, being domestic. Her phone rings. She checks it. Her face changes. I need to take this. She goes to her bedroom, closes the door. I'm standing in the kitchen, wondering what just happened. She's in there for like 20 minutes. When she comes out, she looks upset. Everything okay? Yeah, just that was my ex. Oh. What did he want? He wants to meet up, talk about stuff. Red flags are waving everywhere. Are you going to? I don't know. Part of me thinks I should just for closure. I'm trying to be supportive while internally screaming. If you think you need closure, then yeah, meet him. You're not mad? I'm not thrilled, but I trust you. She hugs me. Hey, thank you for understanding. We finish making dinner, but the mood is different now. I go home early, saying I have work to do. Text Marcus. Her ex wants to meet up. Marcus. Bro, no, that's how they get back together. She said it's just for closure. Marcus. That's what they all say. Helpful as always. Spend the next few days anxious about this whole situation. Jessica is still texting me normally. We still have lunch together. But there's this elephant in the room. Shed a Saturday, she texts. Meeting him today. Wish me luck. I respond with a thumbs up, dying inside. Spend the entire day checking my phone obsessively. Marcus and Tasha invite me over to distract me. Dude, you can't just sit at home spiraling. We're at their place. I'm stress eating chips. What if she realizes she made a mistake? That she should be with him instead? Tasha rolls her eyes. She's not going to. She's crazy about you. But he's probably more successful, better looking. I'm more exciting. You're spiraling. She chose you, Marcus adds. Yeah, man, trust the process. My phone buzzes. It's Jessica. Done with meeting, can I come over? I give her my address, panic clean my apartment in 10 minutes. She arrives, looks emotionally exhausted. How did it go? She sits on my couch. I hand her a beer. It was weird. He wanted to get back together. My heart stops. And? I told him I'm with someone else now and I'm happy. I'm breathing again. He didn't take it well. Start. She's tearing up. He made me start. She's tearing up. He made me doubt myself for so long, made me think I needed someone like him. I pull her into a hug. But being with you has shown me what I actually need, which is someone who makes me laugh, who's patient with my neurotic behavior, who plays board games with my friends. I'm not crying. You're crying. I'm really glad you came into my life, even if I was an idiot about it at first. We sit there holding each other. So it's really over with him? Completely. I blocked his number after I left. Damn, that's final. I don't need closure. I need to move forward. We spend the rest of the night just talking. She tells me about her relationship with her ex, how toxic it was. He always made me feel like I wasn't enough, like I needed to be better. That's awful. With you, I feel like I can just be myself. I'm realizing this relationship means more to her than I thought. You can always be yourself with me, weird quirks and all, she laughs. Even the stalking phase? Especially the stalking phase, that's peak character development. We kiss. It feels different this time, more serious. I'm falling for you. You know that, right? I wasn't expecting that. I'm falling for you too. We spend the night together. It feels natural and right. Sunday morning we wake up to check in. Jessica is trying not to check in. Jessica is trying not to laugh in the background. Everything's good. I'm actually with Jessica. Oh, wonderful. Tell her I say hi. Mom says hi. Jessica yells, "Hi, Mom." My mom is delighted. She sounds lovely. You should bring her for dinner next month. I'll ask her. Hang up. Jessica is grinning. Your mom wants to meet me? Apparently. Is that too fast? No, I'd love to meet your parents. This relationship is getting serious fast. That feeling when your girlfriend goes from rejecting you to wanting to meet your parents in under 2 months. Be me. 3 months into dating Jessica, things are actually perfect. We're that couple now, the annoying ones everyone secretly hates. Finishing each other's sentences, inside jokes, couple Halloween costumes, the whole package. Marcus and Tasha keep inviting us to double dates. We've become their default couple friends. Work is going great. Our project is ahead of schedule. My boss even pulled me aside to say working with Jessica has improved my performance. Whatever you two have going on, keep it up. I don't think he meant it that way, but I'm not correcting him. It's November now. The holidays are approaching. Jessica brings up Thanksgiving plans. So I know this is kind of early, but what are you doing for Thanksgiving? We're at her place, watching TV on a Tuesday night like an old married couple. Usually go to my parents', nothing fancy. Would you want to come with me to mine? They really want to meet you. Meeting the parents, this is a big step. You sure? Well, that's a pretty serious thing. I'm serious about you, so yeah, can't argue with that logic. Okay, let's do it. She gets excited, starts planning outfits and topics of conversation. My dad is super into sports, so maybe brush up on football. I don't know anything about football. Just nod and agree with whatever he says. Solid strategy. The next week at work, Tyler corners me in the break room. Dude, I need your help. Oh no, Tyler needing help is never good. And what's up? I want to ask out Rachel from accounting, but I don't know how. Just ask her to coffee, it's not complicated. But you and Jessica had that whole romantic arc. I need something like that. Tyler, our romantic arc was me getting rejected and her stalking me around the city. Yeah, but it worked out. Cannot argue with that. Just be genuine, ask her out. Worst case, she says no. Easy for you to say. You're in a relationship now. He's right. And I've gotten cocky about dating advice. Fine, I'll help, but you have to actually listen to me. Spend my lunch break coaching Tyler on how to talk to women like a normal person. Don't start with a pickup line, just have a normal conversation. But the internet said, the internet is wrong. By the end, I've basically written him a script. 2 days later, he reports back. He got a date with Rachel. Dude, you're like a relationship guru. I'm really not. I got lucky. No, man. Yeah, you figured out how to turn rejection into a relationship. Am I accidentally good at this? Jessica thinks it's hilarious. You're giving dating advice? Remember when you hid behind gym equipment? I thought we agreed to never speak of that. She's laughing. I'm pretending to be offended. You should start a podcast, From Rejection to Romance with Mr. Gym Equipment. I hate you. No, you don't. She's right. I don't. Thanksgiving week arrives. I'm nervous as hell. Said Jessica keeps trying to reassure me. They're going to love you. I've told them all about you. What did you tell them? That you're funny, smart, kind, and weirdly good at obscure trivia. Not a bad summary. We drive to her parents' house Wednesday evening. It's about 2 hours away in the suburbs. Her childhood home is nice, very typical upper middle class vibes. Her mom answers the door before we even knock. Jessica! And you must be the famous boyfriend. She's hugging me before I can respond. Her mom is exactly like her, blonde, energetic, kind of overwhelming. Come in, come in. We've heard so much about you. Her dad appears, tall guy with a firm handshake. Nice to meet you, son. Heard you're into marketing. Yes, sir. Working at a tech company downtown. We do the whole small talk thing. They're actually really nice. Her younger brother Jake is there. He's like 22 and super into crypto. Bro, do you invest in Bitcoin? Not really. I'm pretty risk averse. Dude, you're missing out. Jessica rescues me from the crypto conversation. Jake, leave him alone. Not everyone wants to hear about blockchain. Thanksgiving dinner the next day is surprisingly chill. Her family is warm and welcoming, making me feel included. Her mom keeps piling food on my plate. You're too skinny. Eat more. I'm eating more stuffing than any human should consume. And her dad is telling embarrassing stories about Jessica as a kid. She used to make us call her Princess Jessica for an entire year. Dad, stop. She's blushing. I'm enjoying this too much. After dinner, her dad pulls me aside for the classic father talk. So, you're serious about my daughter? Here it comes. Yes, sir, very serious. Good, because she's been happier these past few months than I've seen her in years. Wasn't expecting that. Her ex was, well, he wasn't great for her. She's told me some things. Just promise me you'll keep treating her right. I promise, she means a lot to me. He pats my shoulder, seems satisfied. Later that night, Jessica and I are in her childhood bedroom. It's exactly what you'd expect. Boy band posters, yearbooks, participation trophies. Your parents are great. They really like you. My dad never warmed up to my ex like this. Your dad's cool, and even if he did threaten me, he didn't threaten you. It was implied. We're laughing, lying on her twin-sized bed that's way too small for both of us. Thank you for coming. This meant a lot to me. Of course, where else would I be? She kisses me. It's sweet and soft. I love you. She just said it. She just said the L word. I freeze for like 3 seconds too long. Sorry, too soon. I shouldn't have. No, I love you too. I was just surprised. Really? Yeah. Yet I've been wanting to say it, but didn't want to freak you out. We're both smiling like idiots. So we're in love. Apparently so. This is the most rom-com moment of my entire life. Friday, we drive back to the city, both of us on a high from the L-word exchange. So what happens now? What do you mean? Like, we're in love, we've met each other's families. What's the next step? I haven't thought that far ahead. I don't know. But keep doing what we're doing? What if I wanted to move in together? Record scratch moment. Move in together? Isn't that fast? We practically live together already. I'm at your place or you're at mine every night. She's not wrong. I don't know. That's a big step. Just think about it. I spend the next few weeks thinking about it. Marcus thinks it's too soon. Dude, you've been dating for 4 months. Tasha thinks it's fine. When you know, they're like the devil and angel on my shoulders. Jessica doesn't push it, but I can tell she's thinking about it. One night in December, we're at my place. It's snowing outside. She's on my couch in my hoodie, looking comfortable as hell. You look like you belong here. I feel like I belong here. Something clicks in my brain. Let's do it. Do what? Move in together. Let's find a place. She jumps up excited. Really? You mean it? Yeah, why not? But we're together all the time anyway. She's kissing me, laughing, pure joy. This is going to be amazing. Spend the next month apartment hunting. Looking at places, imagining our lives there. This one has a nice kitchen. You don't cook. I could learn. We find a place in a neighborhood between both our jobs. 2-bedroom, nice building, slightly above our budget but manageable. Sign the lease in January, move in February. Marcus helps us move, complaining the whole time. Why do you own so many books? Have you heard of Kindle? Books have sentimental value. Tyler shows up with Rachel. They're officially dating now. Look at us, all coupled up and moving in together. You're not moving in together. Not yet, but give it time. The apartment comes together nicely. Mix of both our styles. Her aesthetic pieces mixed with my nerdy collectibles. Is that a Millennium Falcon Lego set on our bookshelf? Our bookshelf. Which meaning it's my half. Fair point. Living together is surprisingly easy. We have a system. She cooks, I clean. She's a morning person, I'm not, so she gets the bathroom first. We have our first fight about how to load the dishwasher. The bowls go on the top rack. That's inefficient. It's stupid, but also kind of important. We compromise, take turns loading it. March rolls around, we've been living together for a month. Our 1-year anniversary of when I first asked her out is coming up. But I want to do something special. Plan this whole thing, recreate our first date, same restaurant, same corner booth if possible. I call ahead, explain the situation. They're super accommodating. The night of, I tell her we're going out to dinner. Where are we going? It's a surprise. She loves surprises. We get to the restaurant, she realizes immediately. This is where we had our first date. Thought it would be nice to come full circle. We're seated in the same booth. It's perfect. I'd order the same meals we had a year ago. This is so sweet. You deserve sweet. Halfway through dinner, I'm getting nervous. There's a small box in my jacket pocket. It's not what you think. Not yet. It's a promise ring. Something to show I'm committed. After dessert, I pull it out. So, I know we've only been together for a year, but it's been the best year of my life. She's tearing up already. This isn't an engagement ring, not yet. But it's a promise that one day it will be. I put the ring on her finger. It fits perfectly. I love you. I want to build a life with you. She's crying, happy tears. I love you too. This is perfect. People at nearby tables are watching. Some are clapping. We're that couple again, the disgustingly cute ones. Later that night, back at our apartment, we're on the couch. I can't believe it's been a year. Feels longer. Maybe in a good way. Remember when you hid behind gym equipment? I thought we agreed never to speak of that. Never. That story is getting told at our wedding. Bold of you to assume there will be a wedding. There better be. I didn't move in with you for nothing. We're laughing. Everything feels right. The next morning at work, people notice the ring immediately. Oh my God, are you engaged? No, it's a promise ring. That's so cute. Tyler's impressed. Bro, smooth move. Thanks. As I'm learning from the master. Master? You hid behind gym equipment. I will pay you to stop bringing that up. Jessica is showing off the ring to everyone in the office. Amy from HR is thrilled. I told you guys would be perfect. You were right. Our boss calls us both into his office. Oh no, are we in trouble for being too coupley at work? I just wanted to say congratulations. You two are great together. Thanks, boss. Also, I'm putting you both up for promotions. But your work has been exceptional. We're getting promoted. This day keeps getting better. After work, we celebrated our favorite bar. Marcus and Tasha join us, Tyler and Rachel too. We're all there celebrating life and love and promotions. Toast to the weirdest love story I've ever witnessed. Marcus raises his glass. Started with rejection and stalking, ended in happiness. We all drink to that. Tasha leans over. You know, and I knew from the beginning you two would end up together. How? The way she talked about you, even before you asked her out. She talked about me? All the time. She was interested from the start, just scared, learning new information about our origin story. Later, Jessica confirms it. I noticed you way before you asked me out. Then why did you say no? Because I was an idiot who thought she wanted something else. And now? Now I know exactly what I want. She kisses me. And we're that couple at the bar now. April comes, spring is here, everything is blooming. And we're settled into our life together. Work is great, relationship is great, friend group is solid. One Saturday we're walking through the city, just enjoying the day. We pass by the gym where I first saw her and hid. Should we join? Get a membership? Absolutely not. That place has bad memories. You mean the time you crouched behind a weight machine? I will leave you right here on this sidewalk. She's laughing, pulling me along. We end up at the bookstore where I hid in the history section. Want to go in? Only if you promise not to stalk me through the aisles. Can't promise that, it's kind of my thing. We're joking about all the weird stuff that happened. The boba place, the grocery store, the random sports bar. Guys, we should make a map of all the places I accidentally stalked you. That's insane and I love it. That night we actually make the map, marking every location. It's like a bizarre treasure map of our relationship. This is either really romantic or really creepy. Why not both? We hang it in our apartment, our weird piece of relationship art. May arrives. My parents come to visit. They want to see the apartment and meet Jessica properly. I'm nervous. Family stuff always is. But Jessica is calm, confident. Your parents already love me. Remember Thanksgiving? That was at her parents' house. This is different. My mom arrives, immediately starts rearranging our apartment. This would look better here. Classic mom behavior. My dad is impressed by the place. You kids are doing well for yourselves. Dinner is great. Everyone gets along. My mom pulls me aside while Jessica and my dad are talking. She's wonderful. Don't screw this up. Thanks for the vote of confidence, Mom. I'm serious. She's special. I know. That's why I gave her the ring. My mom tears up. My baby's all grown up. This is embarrassing, but also sweet. After my parents leave, Jessica is glowing. That went so well. Yeah, my mom loves you. Everyone loves me. I'm delightful. Can't argue with that. June is our moving-in anniversary. 4 months of living together feels like forever. We're comfortable with each other and know each other's routines. She knows I need coffee before I can form sentences. I know she needs the apartment to be cold to sleep. We figured out the compromise game. Our lives are intertwined completely now. Same friend groups, same work projects, same home. It's domestic and perfect in everything I didn't know I wanted. One night we're on the couch watching some reality show. Do you ever think about what would have happened if I'd said yes that first time? I've thought about this a lot. Honestly, I think we needed the weird path we took. How so? If you'd said yes immediately, we would have just dated like normal people. And that's bad? No, but the whole situation made us really think about what we wanted. She considers this. So you're saying my stalking you was actually good? I'm saying it gave us a story. She laughs, snuggles closer. Bet we do have a hell of a story. Best story ever. Even the part where you hid behind gym equipment? Especially that part. We sit there, comfortable in our weird little life. July comes, we're at a company picnic. The whole office is there, families and partners invited. Tyler and Rachel are now engaged, getting married in the fall. Look at us, we started all this. We didn't start anything. Bro, I asked Rachel out because I saw you and Jessica make it work. I'm accidentally responsible for another couple. Maybe I am a relationship guru. Jessica's playing volleyball with some coworkers. She's terrible at it, but having fun. I'm watching from the sidelines, Marcus next to me. Dude, you're lucky. I know. Like, genuinely, you found someone who gets you. Thanks, man. You and Tasha are pretty great too. Yeah, but our story is boring. Well, you guys have the movie plot. The movie where the protagonist is an idiot. The best kind of movie. We're laughing. Jessica scores a point. Everyone cheers. She looks over at me, smiling. I smile back. Everything is perfect. That night, lying in bed, she's half asleep. Hey. I'm glad you asked me out, even though I was a bitch about it. You weren't a bitch. You were scared. I was a bitch. But I'm glad you gave me another chance. Me too? She's asleep within minutes. And I lie there thinking about the whole journey. From rejection to stalking to dating to living together. It's been weird and messy and perfect. I wouldn't change a thing. Well, maybe the hiding behind gym equipment part. That was pretty pathetic. But everything else, perfect. Fall comes, Tyler and Rachel's wedding. We're all dressed up, looking fancy. Jessica is my +1, obviously. The ceremony is beautiful. They're so happy. At the reception, we're at a table with Marcus and Tasha. I think that'll be us someday. Jessica asks this casually. Definitely. How soon is someday? Whenever we're ready. She seems satisfied with that answer. During the slow dance portion, we're on the floor. You know, I never thought I'd be this happy. Why not? I always thought I needed someone successful and exciting. And instead you got me, the guy who plays video games. Exactly, and it turns out that's exactly what I needed. We're swaying to the music in our own world. Can't wait to marry you someday. That's pretty forward. I'm forward now. I learned from the best stalker. We're both laughing. The night ends. We go home to our apartment. Our home, together. She falls asleep on my chest. I'm playing with her hair. Life is good, really good. Better than I ever imagined when I nervously asked her out at that bar. Marcus was right. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Even if you get rejected at first. Even if she stalks you around the city. Even if you hide behind gym equipment like an idiot. Sometimes the weird path is the right path. Sometimes rejection is just a detour to something better. Sometimes the girl who says she'd never date you ends up being the love of your life. My face when my coworker went from, I'd never date a guy like that, to, I can't wait to marry you. That feeling when you realize the worst rejection of your life led to the best relationship of your life.
Asked you out at the office bar. You said no, said we're too far apart. Heard you tell your friend I'm not your type. Now I see you everywhere inside. At the gym